Good evening, everybody. My name is Ken Leach, and I wanted to come on here and tell you a little bit about my own personal health journey. When I was a kid, I grew up very athletic. I played all the sports that was available in school, and I was never a skinny kid. I wasn't necessarily overweight. I was just always a big bone, big solid kid, and I graduated high school around 210, and I graduated college around 215 pounds, or when I finished college. So I was always kind of a big guy, played some football in there. And then I started gaining weight after our first pregnancy. My wife was pregnant with our first child, and we ate a lot of fast food, and I gained a lot of weight, and I was never able to get it off from that point forward. And I had tried multiple things. I had tried going back with just working out hardcore and exercising and running and all sorts of things that I knew that I had done when I was younger. And what I ended up doing was I injured myself quite often. And it wasn't until I found this program that I was able to finally see some results. And I found that result through other folks, or saw the results through other folks' friends first. And then we got quick results. I lost 40 pounds in just 2.5 months. And here in the last month and a half, 2 months, that I've lost another almost 30 pounds now. So I've done absolutely fantastic, and I'm starting to go back to being in better shape than I was when I graduated, or when I finished college. So some of the things that I was dealing with, though, were things that I think you may resonate with, and I wanted to share those things specifically. I grew up with juvenile rheumatoid arthritis. My hands and fingers used to hurt really bad when I would play piano, and my wrist would lock up, and they would. I'd be in a lot of pain, and my mom never believed me that I was really in pain. She thought I was just wanting to stop having piano practice. But when I started having pain after basketball practice, then she actually took me to the doctors, and I was actually diagnosed with that. They gave me some prescription, but I really was able to focus on just watching what I ate, and I'm a little bit of a I have that mentality where you just suck it up and deal with it. And if it gets too bad, then pop a couple pills, but no, don't usually go to medicine first. And so I dealt with the pain for a long time. Now that affected my piano. It affected my ability to actually sit up straight at a piano bench. That would actually really, really bother me. And especially, full stretch motions with your hands, trying to get really wide, or repeated motions. That's especially doing practices. That's where that was really, really bad. And I grew up with that. And after I had gained a lot of the weight, that was still there, but I had kind of walked away from playing piano a bunch. I started playing guitar, and that was not as bad. There's still things that I wasn't able to do with the guitar, but I was able to figure out how to get around that. I was also dealing with high blood pressure, hypertensive blood pressure. I was very much dealing with sleep apnea, and I did not sleep well by myself. And then I also had a wife that thought I was dead in the middle of the night constantly because I would stop breathing for long periods of time. So she would hit me and wake me up as well. So, I dealt with a lot of those type of things. I was dealing with numbness in my feet, which that scared me because my dad had dealt with numbness in his feet, and it got pretty bad with him. And thank God he has been on program now himself, and he is doing fantastic. But oh man, I had so many different things, and it wasn't not even 2 weeks in that my sleep apnea went away. Um, I was, probably another 2 weeks after that, I actually started dreaming again. I don't remember when I had dreamt the last time before that. That was pretty cool to start dreaming again. And then, um, I was sitting there talking with some friends one evening and talking about some of the things that had happened with me and just how the program had massively impacted my life. And I had totally forgot about my numbness in my feet because that went away, but I forgot about it. And I'm sitting here talking to some guys, and man, I got emotional sharing that with them because I was excited, but that was like I forgot how much fear I had about that um, happening. And praise God, that's been healed. That's been gone. I haven't had that problem in 2 years now. So almost 2 years. And in addition to that, the first thing that went away is just the mass inflammation that's in our joints. And where that benefits us so much, well, benefited me, was with that rheumatoid arthritis. I don't really have any issues playing the piano anymore. I do not have the pain in the lower back trying to keep myself upright. I always just used to blame it on poor posture. However, now that I've actually gotten the weight off, I actually have better posture to begin with, and um, I'm able to engage my core and use my back muscles more efficiently, and it's just all working together a whole lot better now. But I don't deal with pain in my joints and in the every single finger, all the different joints there. Like those don't bother me anymore. I still pop my knuckles, um, and I did dislocate a finger once. This was about a year and a half ago, and I was worried that I was going to have some arthritis come back and set in. But guys, it was that one, and you really can't tell. I think it was that one. But that's how cool this thing has been for us, for me specifically. So I wanted to share that with you. I hope that if you're struggling with any of those type of things, that guys and gals, there is absolutely hope. There is absolutely a solution. There is absolutely an opportunity for you to be able to not have to deal with that. We talk about um, how this program provides options on so many levels. And I think it was Thomas Carlyle, he said it best. And I love this quote. He says, if you have health, you have hope. And if you have hope, you have everything, because this is the foundation. It's the platform that we get to stand on, and having a healthier body that allows us to then go into whatever avenue that we want to go into, and just be a blessing to others in our giftings, right? As opposed to, because we now have the options to do that, whereas before we were held down with various chains, and as those chains are set free, we are able to just go forth and impact so many other people's lives. So I hope that my short story has had some sort of an impact in your life. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks for hearing me. I'll talk to you later on.